The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards of the Heart, and welcome back to Puzzle General's Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2021. We've got two more great matches for you in this Sunday broadcast of the tournament, and this next one is going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. It's going to be our number 6 seed LunarChimera taking on our number 14 seed ilikebeingsmart. I can't even remember these seeds anymore. We've gone through so many different players. But yeah, I expect this to be a very, very competitive one. And to help me call a match that would be so competitive, I need someone who is going to be very competitive on their own. And just so you know it, we got someone fresh off a match win here to join us. It is Foxy Man.
Hey, what's up, Cards, and what's up the rest of the stream and YouTube audience? Yeah, this is gonna be a banger. Lunar and ilikebeingsmart. Their seeds may be different, but this will for sure be a close match with a lot of implications for the group. So I'm really excited to see how this one turns out.
Oh yes. This match has potential to influence so many things for this group that will definitely impact both players' abilities to go forward in this tournament, and can't wait to be able to show you how this unfolded. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time and you don't know how it works exactly, don't worry, you're not alone in that regard. Let me try to explain a little bit about how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Tetris Attack is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. Alright, we have been spending the past few weeks or so speedrunning the one-player versus mode against each other in this tournament. Our 17 players that signed up, which include the two of us, were split up into 4 round-robin groups at the start of this tournament, and we have been trying to beat each other in our groups in the series of best of 5 speedrun races. So the first to win 3 races in a match is going to be the winner. And we've been playing those races on all of the game levels within one player versus. That's easy, that's normal, that's hard, and that's V-hard. So what we've done is both of the players in every match agreed to start on a particular level. Then the loser of that race will pick the next level, and just rinse and repeat and ping pong like that until we've either determined a winner or we get through all of the game levels. And if we do get to a game 5, which we have seen a couple of times in this tournament, the loser of game 4 will be free to pick any level to play that race on. Now, hopefully by the time this group stage is done on April 11th, we will know for certain who the top 2 players in each group will be, who will advance to the final bracket. Let's take a look at the Group C standings. FFR Pro has finished his matches at 3-0. He is solidly in the bracket, solidly in the number 1 seed in this group, but there's a bit of a cluster there towards the bottom. 6 is 1-1, Lunar is 0-1, and ilikebeingsmart is 0-2. So depending on how this match swings, we could be seeing a lot of different things happen. If Lunar wins this match, then it's a simple matter of Lunar versus 6, winner moves on. If Smart wins this match, we might have to go further into that at that point. In any case, let's take a look at our 2 players. The times are a bit competitive with each other. The V-hard times for Lunar and Smart are pretty close. I think Lunar does have an easier time on the lower levels, so you have to think Lunar would have the edge in a match that plays all the levels. What do you think, Foxy?
I mean, I don't think the qualifying times or personal best really show the full picture, to be honest. Nicole is someone, ilikebeingsmart is someone who comes to these tournaments, comes to race nights, has the experience, has the consistency that it takes to win a best of 5 series. And Lunar, I definitely think, is someone who has the higher peaks. But I think this will be a battle of peaks versus consistency. And as far as kind of who is favored to take this, I think it's an interesting thing to note that so far I don't think there have been any upsets as far as seeds are concerned. So the player on the left, the higher seed player, has won every single match up until this point. So I think Lunar definitely is the favorite to win here, but I think ilikebeingsmart will definitely try to keep it close as much as possible. So I'm expecting that to happen today.
Oh yes, yes. Will it be Lunar's higher ceilings, or will it be Nicole's superior experience? Let's get right into it and find that out. LunarChimera versus ilikebeingsmart happening right now. And our two players have decided that they are going to start on the hard difficulty for this first race. Not going to go completely hard right off the bat, but we're not going to go easy on this one either.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting mode to start on. I think for the most part, normal and hard are the more favored levels for most people, and easy and V hard are kind of the ones that people are dreading to see and to get through. So starting on hard is kind of maybe a good warm-up round to just kind of test out your consistency, see how you're playing, and we're going to see that just as the competitors are starting right now.
Game 1 underway. Lunar getting a sizable attack in. Just not quite getting enough, not quite getting it at the right time, and it will end up being ilikebeingsmart getting the early edge, 14 to 17 seconds. This is very, very early though. Can't count anyone out. Okay, there's a nice recovery by Smart there. Lunar's throwing in a sizable follow-up attack also.
And it looks like we are about dead even right here. 16 on Lunar's side and 17 on Smart's side. And we're going into stage 3 about neck and neck, or what were we using for this tournament? Toe to toe?
I don't. It's always a matter of not wanting to copy classic Tetris, but I think we have decided on toe to toe to show how close these two players are to how players are. Okay. No clear from Smart, so 17 seconds, and Lunar following up with a 20. So yeah, these are all times that you are definitely wanting to see in hard mode. Is anything under 20 seconds is definitely acceptable.
Yeah, and as far as strategy is concerned, most people, like the general strategy is probably to send somewhere between like 5 and 9 lines, depending on how the opponent starts. And the name of the game is just sending those lines as quickly as possible. So the easiest way to do that is to incorporate as many combos as possible. And you can see on the right side of the screen where Nicole just had a kill, there were maybe like 6 or 7 lines of combos. And that's really what you want to see, of just big chain with just tons of combos of follow-up, and usually that'll get the kill. And if all things go correctly and smoothly, it should be about 15 to 20 seconds on hard mode.
Yeah, I've seen so many races where people have strung together 15 after 15. Like that's been a very common time in this tournament. Let's see. Lunar getting a 21 for the Froggy and a 23 for Nicole. Still making this very, very tight. It is usually the Cave of Wickedness, which we will see at the end of this run, that ends up playing a bigger role in how these runs end up doing. Although, very, very unfortunate set of circumstances for Lunar, not starting off with a great chain, and Blarg got down to like 2 lines. That is not what you want to see.
Yeah, it seems both of these players right now are struggling in about the same way on this Blarg right here. Both a little behind what they've been doing on these earlier stages, but it looks like Nicole might take the edge, and yes, she does with a 31-second kill, whereas Lunar right behind with 41 seconds, but both slowing down a little bit, but still, it's about as even as you can get. This is like maybe 1 to 2 stages, it's anyone's game with how the Cave of Wickedness can go.
All right, and as I often say, when in doubt, chain more. And Nicole is throwing out the X6 chains in back-to-back stages to really hold to that philosophy, and she is rewarded with a 16-second lunge fish. So good work for her. Lunar's gonna have to wait just a little bit longer to take care of this, but it is Smart first to Raphael the Raven. Will birds be jerks? This bird's a bit of a jerk.
It's gonna be a race. Unfortunately, Raphael got that clear on the garbage in just the right amount of time. So Raphael's trying to make this as even as possible.
Alright, finally at 34 seconds, Raphael decided he had enough of being a jerk. So it is I Like Being Smart taking the lead going into the cave. Can she keep this up?
So the cave definitely isn't as scary as it is in the V-hard mode, but still you can get rounds where in the cave the AI will start to just chain and chain as though it was V-hard in these later stages of hard mode. And that can lead to some minute-long or so stages.
Oh, that was an 8-line attack from Smart. It was not quite enough,
and Lunar actually takes the couple-second lead right there.
Oh, big swing. Big swing there. Lunar absolutely needed that. 14 seconds is definitely a time you want to see. And can Lunar channel that into an opening win in this match? Let's see. Lunar throwing down an X3 chain, and then another X3 chain, and then another chain on top of that, and it's not quite enough so far. All the combo spam for Nicole is not enough either. Will this follow-up be good? And it is. So Lunar actually managed to expand the lead just a little bit. But Smart is right there with 2 stages to go.
And as we're nearing towards the end of the race, especially the later parts of the cave where things can get a bit ugly, I want to direct everyone's attentions to the player cameras in the middle of the screen right there. Both Lunar and I Like Being Smart have their cameras set up, so if there's any salt to be seen, you will definitely see their reactions in these final stages. And
what a good
Nicole
reaction
right
from
there.
Nicole.
She's got to be digging that 13-second Kamek right there.
Oh, so good. So she is the first to Bowser. She is the first to incur that wrath. Let's see how vengeful Bowser gets. Ooh, this is not starting off super well.
A little bit of a slip up, but a quick chain follow up.
Okay.
Will just be enough to top off after this third follow up.
Oh, one more line. That's a bit unfortunate.
Oh no, Lunar's praying that Bowser gets killed here. Unfortunately, gets the clear, and this might be it for Nicole. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Down stacking. Oh my gosh! 40-second Bowser is just enough, and
wow.
Oh
wow. Okay,
that's
so,
wild.
Okay, so this ended up being this ended up being a bit closer than it needed to be. Admittedly, Nicole had a little bit of trouble with her done button, but she did manage to successfully clock in at an 8:43 for this race. Lunar ended up clocking in at 8:44. So officially,
you're kidding.
Officially,
1 second.
We ended up 1 second apart. The real difference is probably 3 seconds, but for our purposes, this is good enough for I Like Being Smart to get star number 1. Whew.
I mean, so I don't know if either Nicole or Lunar watch the other players stream while they're going, but I don't believe Nicole does, but Lunar might. But anytime it's coming down to Bowser or something, to get that win by just a couple seconds maximum after having a 40-second Bowser when it was decided by Bowser, that's just absolutely insane. And I can only imagine how she must felt trying to hit that done button, and Lunar just probably just so upset just seeing that she hit the done button right before he was able to get to it. But yeah, you can't ask for a closer finish in a race like this.
Wow. Yeah, that is kind of insane. What a way to start this match. And that's a by seeding standards, that's a bit of an upset. But we know how these two have performed, and yeah, this is about what we could have reasonably expected from these two. So Lunar has decided to go easy for this next race. Maybe taking away the variance will allow Lunar's high superior skill ceiling to shine.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good idea, especially if he feels like maybe he wasn't quite performing at his top level in hard mode. Kind of slowing it down a little bit, getting to a mode where he feels like maybe he has the skill advantage over Nicole. Because Nicole's probably feeling real good right now, knowing that she only has to win 2 more, whereas Lunar has to win 3 more, the way best of 5s work. So she feels like maybe she just narrowly scraped by and has a point to work with, whereas Lunar wants to kind of slow things down, and in the set and maybe in the game mode itself. So we'll see how this plays out with easy mode in this next round.
All right, game 2 underway. Lunar, our 6 seed, against I Like Being Smart, our 14 seed. And not gonna lie, Lunar started that one off pretty well, just 1 line short.
Oh man, you hate to see it.
Oh, but Smart gets the garbage clear earlier and is able to take the win over Lakitu just a little bit earlier. So she is getting off to the faster start in this one. But even though this is easy mode with only 10 stages compared to hard mode and V hard mode's 12, this is still very much an early game. Okay. Alright. Bumpty finally down in 22 seconds. Oh, Lunar Bumpty getting a chain. Oh, that is rude. Oh, that is so rude.
Yeah, and these easy modes play on level 2. So they are a bit slower, and that also means that the opponents get more stop time whenever they chain or combo. And you can really feel that extra time on this easy mode, because it maybe adds like 3 or 4 seconds even, I think, just for a 2 chain of how much longer it'll wait until they actually die. And those 3-4 seconds, they really hurt, and you're just staring hoping that they don't get another clear or something.
Well, Lunar able to catch up just a little bit there with a 14 compared to Smart's 22, I believe that was, and we are getting more toe-to-toe here. Oh, Lunar does not have Wiggler topped off, but Nicole does. That's an 18 seconds for I Like Being Smart. Lunar's gonna have to settle for a 23. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're starting to get some separation here, I think. Looks like Smart's lead is now up to 11 seconds.
Yeah, and the way that easy mode works here, the general strategy is to send 7 lines as quick as possible. But the way that this mode works, if you just send 6 lines, usually you'll just be the AI stack will just be like 4 frames or something, or 4 pixels or something away from the top of the screen. And so it always feels like if you're looking over at the other screen that 6 is enough, but it usually just won't quite be enough, and they'll usually get the clear off of it. So anytime we're seeing that one more line scenario, that's just the worst thing you really want to see in this easy mode.
All right, does Smart's follow-up have enough here? It does not. But the stack edges to the top, and Blarg gets defeated anyway. Another garbage clear for Lunar. Lunar starting to fall apart here. 40 seconds is definitely not a time you're happy to see. And if that happens too many more times, this match is going to get away from Lunar. Ooh, let's see. Smart having to do a follow-up chain. And that will get the job done. 19 seconds for I Like Being Smart. How does Lunar handle this? Okay, the chain's gonna have to be bigger because there are so few combos. And that's a 22 for Lunar.
So it's probably about a half stage lead at this point for Smart. So if she doesn't get trolled too much, she should be able to clean this out with just 3 more stages left. Because every second in these earlier modes really matters. And she gets an 18-second kill right there, and that's going to continue this lead that she has going into the Cave of Wickedness in this easy mode.
Yep, getting to the cave just a little under 5:30, and you know what? That 15 seconds for Lunar is going to go a long way towards possibly making a comeback in this race. Lunar's going to need every little bit of that help. Okay, Smart went to an X5 chain. 1 more 4 combo. And good. Good. Huckbill did not troll too much. So that is 21 seconds. And Smart is first to the final stage of easy mode.
And unfortunately, it just seems like Lunar is just having troubles getting any chains going here. He just had only single line combos and 2 chains, which will not be enough even after this follow-up attack to top off Hookbill. So barring a huge change in momentum, this should be Smart's to win at this point, and she'll be going up 2-0 in this set.
That would be insane. But that is exactly what's going to happen. Well, well.
And you can see her slapping her knee right now. She's overjoyed, it seems, on the camera.
So what did that time end up being? That time ended up being a 6:45 for I like being smart. Very, very respectable. Okay.
Do you remember what her PB was in this mode? I have a feeling that might be a PB for her.
Yeah, I think, I think, we have to, yeah, that's a PB. It was. By 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, we talked about it before the match. It's a battle of peaks versus consistency, and maybe Nicole showing that not only does she have the consistency, but in a tournament mode, she actually plays better than she does in any other setting. So she knows how to bring her game when it matters most.
Oh, boy does she. So, that time for Lunar was definitely not a bad one by any stretch, a 7:27. But it is not enough in this instance. I like being smart. Is going to get the second star. And we are cranking it up for this third race. Lunar wants to go V hard. So let's go hard but redder.
Yeah, and at this point, if Lunar is going to make this comeback, he's going to have to go through V hard, whether it's game 3 or game 4. So it sounds like he's going to get it out of the way and hope that he can make something happen and somehow find a way to stop Nicole in this matchup right now. But his back is against the wall, and it's going to take a lot to come back from this 2-0 deficit.
Oh yes, it is a must win for LunarChimera the rest of the way. So this must be how Tayman felt against Tetris Attacker.
And against Ty, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Ty also went up 2-0 in that set. So yeah, Lunar definitely has some work cut out for them.
But hey, maybe that's saying, statistically speaking, the higher seed down 2-0 is likely to win. If Tayman has anything to say about it, at least.
Right. We have yet to see a player 2 win a match. So if Tayman's performance has been any indication, that trend should be continuing. But let's get this game 3 underway and find out just what did happen with this game. Let's see here. Okay.
Unfortunately, Lunar drops his early chain, maybe having a little bit of difficulty transitioning from the slow mode of easy to this quicker speed of V hard.
Both Lakitu getting to really, really low place on their stack. Yeah, both players struggling with that first stage. That should really tell you where this run is probably going to go. I mean, that's just V hard for you.
Oh, really strong start from Smart right there. A 7 chain, a little long, but quite a few combos filled in as well, and the combos fall just in time. And that'll be a 16-second kill on Bumpty. But Lunar,
17
other side,
Lunar.
17 seconds, keeping it close.
Very, very similar approaches from both players, both getting like X7 chains and so many combos. That was kind of a huge attack from both of them. And Smart again going to the X7 chain because she's not getting the combos. And that will allow Lunar to take the lead back with that 18-second Poochie. Poochie successfully blamed.
So just 3 stages in, I think we've had about 2 lead changes at this point. So I hope that Lunar is able to pull this one out and we can get to see more games. But I'm expecting to see quite a few lead changes, and just for this to stay close as we keep going through.
All right. Lunar Wiggler is in a really low spot. Smart Wiggler is in a really low spot. Well, both of these runs are starting to play out very similarly, but Smart's follow-up attack on Wiggler's a bit too big, took a bit too long, and that gave Wiggler an opportunity to make another clear. And get a 3-chain? Come on. That's a bit rude. These foes don't actually know how to chain. They just luck into them as they're naturally trying to flatten the stack. Very unfortunate for Smart there. Okay, Lunar getting another X5 chain, but another stage where foe goes down to 3 lines. What are these foes doing right now? They're clearing so much extra than they usually do.
I am really all around impressed with the level of play that I Like Being Smart is showing. That crush kill in 22 seconds.
Okay.
That makes it look like an art form. That's just really great play to take. We're going back and forth, taking the lead back for the second, maybe third time at this point.
Oh,
and we're only at stage 6.
Jeez, could we actually see it happen? Could we actually see a player 2 win a match? Because that is what is currently happening. We are currently headed in that direction. Oh, another stage where Lunar's opponent gets down to 3 lines. So much more garbage Lunar's having to send. No wonder it's looking so much slower. Oh, but Smart's Blarg isn't topped off either. Oh, okay. Okay, well. Someone say lead change? Oh my goodness.
I don't know if there's been a single stage where there hasn't been a lead change so far.
Oh man. Smart Blarg getting so many combos with these clears. Wait, what is that? What is that stop time? Oh, all right. Lunchfish needs to calm down. Okay. Lunchfish went for a 5 combo to clear the garbage. I don't know why these foes like to do that, but we count our blessings when those happen and move on. That's a 12-second Lunchfish. Okay. Oh,
there's probably a pretty good chance that that's a gold split on Nicole's slide. You got to be happy anytime you can get a 12-second kill on V-Hard.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. Those kinds of stages do not come around very often.
And another one more line situation on Lunar's side.
Oh, still one more line. Both players dealing with a Raphael that just clears garbage after garbage. Oh, Smart Raphael getting a chain. That's a bit rude. But it is Lunar first into the Cave of Wickedness at around 6 minutes, 20 seconds. I think we might be on pace for some close to 10-minute runs here. If the Cave decides to play any sort of nice. That open from Lunar left a bit something to be desired. Nicole getting something much better X6. Timing was a bit late, so screen's shaking a lot, but you have to think Smart Hookbill will be going down soon. I don't know about Lunar Hookbill though. There goes Smart's Hookbill in 27 seconds.
Oh no.
No! Oh god, here we go. Oh boy. Is Cave gonna decide this race? Is Cave really gonna decide this race this way? Oh no. Oh, this hurts.
Yeah, and the
Smart.
trouble with the Cave in V-Hard, and almost you could argue this for V-Hard in general, is just that how fast they are. Even when they're not going for clears, they can clear the panels on their screen so quickly that you just always have to send at least a couple more lines than you think you do. Otherwise, they will downstack. You'll get in a one more line situation, and then they can make this go on possibly for a minute and a half or more, like we're seeing on Lunar side right now. And with just combos set up, this is going to get a clear, hopefully not start too big of a chain.
Yeah,
But-
combo only is just not the way to beat V-Hard. Believe me, I've tried. But Smart throwing down the gigantic chains on Kamek. I have to think Kamek will soon be done after this, and Lunar done with Hookbill after a minute 53. Ugh. This lead is legitimately 2 stages with 1 stage to go. Oh man, we could actually it's looking like it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a player 2 win for the first time in this tournament.
I mean, Bowser can troll, but it'll be hard. Like, Bowser has to troll, and Piranha, Kamek, and Bowser have to be nice on Hookbill's side. So this is definitely Nicole's race to lose at this point.
That's gigantic. Bowser's gonna be preoccupied for a long time, but that screen's gonna shake for a long time too. Oh, that's a lot of garbage to clear too. A lot of garbage to transform. So, oh man, Lunar not able to get anything going here.
I don't see an immediate clear. Bowser able to find the clear quicker than I could, but
even Bowser can't reliably chain off of garbage. That's just rude. Oh, but wait.
oh, this might be good. This might be a crush kill.
Oh, the conch kill! Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Wow. Wow.
And it happened. We
There
get
we go.
to test out the player 2 win animation that you worked so hard probably to get ready for this match. Finally get to see it.
Wow.
Oh
okay.
my god. And
Well.
in a 3-0.
That is something else. That is something else indeed. What is that time? I like being smart. That ended up being 9:49. Definitely a nice run for my like being smart there. And Lunar just getting beaten by the Cave. Cave took another victim. Oh, man.
Oh no.
You hate to see it happen this way.
This might be good. Oh, it is. Could have gotten the bottom row clear, but able to finish Kamek off, and hopefully he can finish Bowser off, but he's got to be feeling pretty bummed that he lost this one to Nicole.
Like in a lot of senses of the word, there is an argument to be made that this is an actual upset. Just Nicole balled out to make this happen. Congratulations to her and oh, the game. The game might be the ultimate winner of this match. Just Oh. That's not always the way you want to see it. Oh, Bowser still's not topped off.
Definitely huge shout outs to Nicole for putting up a great performance all around. Like, I am thoroughly just amazed at how she played in all three modes. Really, really bringing her A game. And Lunar here trying to get done with Bowser, but he's chaining. He's going to be chaining for a while, the way it looks. 7 chain. Only 1 pillar. Is Lunar going to have enough to top off Bowser?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Well.
Oh. Well, that does not feel good. Oh, man, that final time is a 12:43 for LunarChimera. What a time to get that time. You hate to see it happen that way, but it was a lucky enough break for I Like Being Smart. That is good enough for the 3rd star and the win.
Yeah, and
For player 2.
They went into the cave pretty close together, and we see the cave doing what caves can do. Nicole coming out almost 3 minutes ahead. Just really getting lucky and having a good cave versus Lunar just not getting the luck he wanted in the cave. But the win animation on player 2's side for the first time this tournament. What more can you ask for?
Oh, what more? What more could you ask for? How about this match having huge implications for this group as a result? Let's take a look at the up-to-date Group C standings a bit quickly here. We've got I Like Being Smart finishing the group at 1-2, and Lunar now falling to 0-2 by virtue of 2 3-0 defeats. Is unbelievable. So here's the crazy thing about this. Because I Like Being Smart won 3-0, her race record is now 4-6. Lunar's race record is 0-6. So even if Lunar were to beat 6 3-0, Lunar's best race record could be 3-6. You can't beat Smart. Lunar is out of the tournament now.
Yeah, and he was our second seed in this group, so he was the favored to take second place and head to final bracket right after FFR Pro, but this looks like it knocks him out for good. So, yeah, man, he's got to be eyeing that redemption bracket at this point. But I know he's going to want to run it back and however he can.
So this sets up a very, very interesting scenario for 6 against LunarChimera. So here are the scenarios that have to happen here with the 6. What is 6's race record at the moment? It should be 3-4. It was 3-1 over Smart and then 0-3 to FFR. So 6's current record is 3-4. Smart's record is 4-6. So if 6 wins, 6 is in at 2-1, uncontested second place in the group. No big deal. If 6 loses in 3 games to LunarChimera, 6's match record would be 3-7 to Smart's 4-6. Smart would be in. If 6 loses in 4 games, 6's record would be 4-7 to Smart's 4-6. Smart is in. if 6 loses in 5 games, 6's record would be 5-7, 2 Smart's 4-6. 6 would be in. So 6's goal for this last match of the group against LunarChimera is to do one of two things. Either win or take it the distance. Every other scenario results in Smart making it to the bracket.
Wow, and that might have been a lot to process there with all the different ways it can go out, but fortunately I have actually run the numbers real quick. And according to my simulations of math and statistics and all that is random, it says that 6 has about a 97% chance of advancing versus I Like Being Smart at 3%. So there's definitely still a chance, but 6 is by far in the driver's seat at this point.
Oh, what a place to be in for 6. Just having that one win is so important. But that one game Smart got against 6 is going to play such a vital role as to which one is going to advance from this group. You are not going to want to miss that one. That everything's going to be on the line there. We're going to have to run through the tiebreaker scenario again, which again I should have mentioned at the start. It is based on overall race record. If we can't go by match record, then we'll go by race record. And Lunar cannot get a bit better race record than Smart at this point. So Lunar is definitely out. Just unbelievable. And yeah, 6 is gonna have to at least win 2 games in order to advance himself. So you are not gonna want to miss that match when it happens, and we'll certainly let you know on Twitter when it happens. Alright, well, Foxy, good work as always. I need to let you go to get ready for your match. You are up once again tonight next, so I'll go ahead and let you get
I gotta
to
stretch my fingers and get ready. But yeah, thanks for calling the match with me. Always a joy, and great match between Lunar and Smart to see. That was one of my favorites.
Oh man. All right, good stuff. Good stuff again, Foxy. Good luck. So that's gonna do it for this match. Whew, what a match it was. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like what you saw here, do not forget to like and subscribe. It really lets us know how we're doing. We really appreciate it. And for those of you watching on Twitch, we have one more race for you, and it is coming to you live. FoxyMan52, BB Forky, the 2 best in Group B, go at it for group supremacy. You will not want to miss this. For Foxyman and everyone else at Puzzle General, this is Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.